Alright everyone, today I'm going to be ranking Project Sekai ships. Again. I've done this once before, but I never posted that video because I just never got around to it. And now that video is like 1 year old now, so my opinions have changed a lot since then. So I thought, hey, why not do it again? And also, if you couldn't tell, I am a little bit sick. I'm a little bit stuffy, but I feel fine. My head doesn't hurt or anything. But here are the tiers I made. We have one for no opinion, dislike, neutral. I get the appeal, but I don't really care that much. It's cute. I like it. I love it. So anyway, starting off, we have Ichi Airi. We're starting off really boring. I have no opinion on this one. I don't get it. I don't know. Emu Airi? Sure, I guess. I mean, I honestly, any ship with Emu is like kind of based, because Emu is just like very shippable, I feel like. I'm neutral on this one too. I don't know much about Momo Jump, I'm gonna be completely honest. No thanks. I don't know, man. I mean, they have interacted. I know they have interacted before, but I just don't remember how it went. So. Oh, Ichihon? Not Ichihon, I mean Airi Hona. Hona Airi. Neutral, I guess. Nene Airi. Okay. Ooh. Mino Airi. I like Mino Airi. I think it's cute. Airi Saki. It's cute. Sure. I guess. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I did actually forget one. Hold on, give me just like 5 seconds. There we go. I forgot about the Platonic tier. I'll put this in Platonic tier. And I'll put this in Platonic tier too. I'll put this one in Platonic too. This one. Aki Airi. I've seen quite a lot of Aki Airi stuff on like Pinterest, but honestly, I don't really have any opinion on it. It's just kind of whatever. Same with this one. Actually, no, I don't think I like that one very much. Okay, this one is funny because I remember my friends being really into this ship for some reason. And it was because they were writing like an Angel X Devil fic, but like, yeah. The only time they've really interacted is the dog event. And, Platonic, I guess? No, actually dislike that one. Dislike that one. I don't know why, I mean, in an alternate universe where they did meet each other, I could see Akito being like really caring for Kanade, being like, hey, are you hungry? Or hubba bubba? Like putting on this, but like, that would be his fake act. So no, I don't like it still. Aki Nene? Respectfully, no thank you. Actually, no, they could, no, I see them as friends. I mean, they interact quite a lot, and they're like, oh, I'm waiting for Tsukasa, and then Akito's like, yeah, and then he leaves. Oh, speaking of the rest of Wondershow, Akirui. I like Akirui. It's not my favorite, but I get the appeal of it. Akisaki? No thanks. Akikoha? I get the appeal, but I don't really like it very much, so I'm just gonna put it in neutral. Ah, we're getting to the good stuff now. We're getting to the good stuff now. I really like Akitoya. It's not my favorite ship, but I still do really like it. Toya's like the only one that gets Akito to be less of a little shithead, and I love that for them. Misu. Misu Aki. No thanks. I'll put it in Platonic. Shizuaki. No. Airi on? Yeah, sure. Aki on? I don't really like Aki on. Platonic. Platonic. Ooh. Emu on? That's kind of cute, actually. I'm gonna put it in. It's cute. That's Emu Haru. I like Emu Haru quite a lot. I just see Emu being like a #1 fan. See, on that logic, you would think I would like this, but I don't really care. It's Ichika. Ichika's boring. I just saw the next one. Emu Kasa. Oh my god. Emu fucking Kasa. Holy shit. If there ever was peak, that's it. Their energies are so perfect. They match each other so fucking well. Oh my god. They're so cute. When these two bicker, it's always just silly times, and I love that for them. Aki-emu? I've actually been getting into Aki-emu recently. I think it's really cute. I even drew some fan art of it. Emu Nene? I like Emu Nene. It's cute. I'm not like super crazy about it, but yeah, it's cute. It's cute. But Emu Rui, on the other hand, ooh, Emu Rui is good. It's so good. They have their own language that only they can understand. It's great. I love them so much. Like every single like Wondershow ship is like honestly peak. I'm gonna be real. I'm showing my bias here, but that's okay. Emu Shiho? Shiho Emu? I seen that one comma thing when I'm playing the game where it's like Emu and Saki are like trying to get her attention and she's like, okay, one at a time. So that's like the only thing I really have to go off of, but yeah, neutral I guess. Emu Toya? Honestly, I have no clue. I mean, they could probably be friends. I mean, Toya can become friends with pretty much anyone, I feel like, so... Sorry. Ooh! And Irie. I mean, they're canonically friends, so... Yeah, I think it's cute. We all love ourselves the childhood best friend trope. And On? No opinion on that one. Ichi Enna? No opinion on that one either. Oh my god, Emu Enna? Oh, I like that shit, it's cute. Hona Enna? When have they interacted? No opinion on that one. Kana Enna, honestly, I don't really know. I get the appeal, I just don't really know much about them, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I'm more of a Miso Enna kind of gal, and more of a spoilers! And more of a Kana Mafu person. Enna Nene. I've seen one thing of Enna Nene and it was very not safe for work, but Platonic. Mino Enna. No thanks. No opinion on that one. Enna Toya? No. Haru Enna? No opinion on that one either. There's gonna be a lot of no opinions. I can already tell. No. Do they know each other? Maybe. I think they maybe know each other, but honestly, I can't really remember. So, into the no opinion you go. Harukasa. Haruka! Haruka! Platonic. I can see him being like very like hyped about MMJ. Oh, speaking of being hyped about MMJ, Akito canonically has a freaking Mormor jump poster in his room, so I'm gonna put in Platonic. Koharu? That's actually a really good ship name. No opinion on you. No opinion on you either. 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 But you, I like you. It's just, I can imagine them like trying to like learn how to paint with each other. That works for Enna, Hona Enna too. Have I ranked Hona Enna? Oh yeah, here. I'll put it in Platonic because, yeah. I just think Emu is just such a bundle of joy, so I feel like she could melt anyone's heart given the time. Hona Mafu? I'm more of a Honakana kind of girl. I'm gonna put it in it's cute. I like them. I like them quite a lot. You're like, sweetie, you haven't eaten in 2 days. Maybe you should do that. Kana's like, but I must compose. No opinion on you. 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 I like this ship. It's cute. I'll put it in neutral. And here we have the classic, Saki Ichisaki. I like Ichisaki, it's cute. Tsukasa? No thank you. I have no opinion on this one, honestly. Zero. Neither on this. But I do have an opinion on this. I get the appeal of it, but I don't really see much else other than that. I guess this one kind of works. I get the appeal of that one too. I don't get the appeal on this one though, so I'll put no opinion. No opinion. Now we're getting to the Vocaloid ships. I like this ship. It's not my go-to, but I get the appeal. Kaimeko? Is that the ship name? I like Kaimeko. I like it. It's cute. They're such supportive parents. What is this ship? No. No opinion for you. Okay, this one is really cute in concept, in my opinion. Like, but I feel like Emu is just too much for Kanade. I feel like Emu will accidentally make Kanade overstimulated, or like make her do something that Kanade just doesn't have the stamina to do and knows she'll fucking die. So I'll put it in a neutral. I've seen a lot of people ship these two because it's a sun and moon trope, but I personally am neutral about it. No opinion on this. You want to know what the better Kanade sun and moon ship is? Kanasaki. Love Kanasaki. And it's funny because when I first made this tier list maker, or first did this tier list, I ranked them this highly and they hadn't even had the event to get there yet. I loved them before the event happened, and when the event happened, I was ecstatic, bro. I was so hyped. But most of my reasons for liking Kanasaki is just my own headcanon. I wrote a fanfiction on AO3 called You, Me, and the Stars, and I was really proud of that one. I don't want to go into too much detail because then I'll accidentally start like yapping for like an hour, but just shortly, I like to imagine that Kanade bumps into Saki on her trip to like the store or something. Stuff ensues. They become closer, and then Kanade is more willing to go outside because she's like, oh, I might meet this girl again, and then they start to get to know each other more and more and more and more until Kanade is like, fuck, maybe I feel like I may like this person a lot. Anyway, I love Kanasaki. Underrated. Love them so much. Now back to Midtown. Oh, Kanamafu. I like Kanamafu. It's cute. It's because people who say it's incest are the dumbest motherfuckers I've seen in my whole fucking life. We'll get to the but they're siblings argument later. Whatever. No opinion on this one. This ship is kind of cute. Emu Koha. I think it's cute. I'm putting neutral. Koha Enna. I don't know. No thanks. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. Any ship with Mafu that isn't with Nightcord or like very specific characters makes me kind of a little bit uncomfortable because Mafu is not being true to herself. Oh, Anhane. Oh my god, yes. Yes, we love the lesbians. Truthfully, I don't know much about them, but I know they're gay as fuck. So that's enough for me. Platonic. I mean, Kohane is the #1 Wonderlight Showtime fan. Kohane X Toya. Platonic. Oh, friends. Platonic and Platonic. Yes. Mako X Luca? I like Mako X Luca. I get the appeal. I think it's really cute. But oh boy. Oh my god. I freaking love Luca X Miku. I really like that ship. And if you start talking about their ages, I'm going to actually kill you. Respectfully. No, disrespectfully. People who say they're dumb. Okay. Again, I don't really like ships with Mafu that isn't with Nightcord. Okay. I know there are a lot of Mafu Emu fans. Alright, Mafu Emu fans. I know there's a lot of Mafu Emu fans. I am not really one of them. I mean, I see the potential of it. Like, Emu knows that something is off with Mafu and wants to help her. I really like that part of their dynamic, but I could never see it like becoming an actual thing. And no, that's not just because Project Sekai ships rarely or ever will become canon. It's just because I don't feel like it's a long sustaining relationship. After Emu makes Mafu smile, that's basically gonna be it. She's just gonna be like, oh my god, she smiled, yippee, Wondoy! And then Mafu's gonna just go back to being herself, or not herself. But it's a very funny ship, so I'm gonna put it in neutral because there's a lot of comedic value in this ship, but I could never see it like being serious or going far. Oh, Mafu Enna, I like Mafu Enna. Mostly because one of my best friends' ship is a Mafu Enna fanatic. No opinion. The infamous. Okay, yeah, I don't like that one. I know some people are just like, oh, but just forget the fic. Bro, I don't even know what fic they're talking about. I just see it as if they ever got into a relationship, none of the things they did or said to each other would be, like, honest. Because they both have, like, this fake persona they put up when meeting new people. So if they were to get into, like, a relationship, they would be too afraid to show their true self because they have built their relationship on a foundation that's a lie. So, yeah, I'm gonna put it at the top of dislike because, yeah, no. Oh, Mafukasa. I used to really like Mafukasa, but I read a fanfic that made me a little bit, on it. But, like, I don't think Mafu likes Tsukasa that much. Like, she won't say it, not even when she's, like, being true to herself, like her normal self. But, you know that April Fool's, like, Miku Academy? There's our character dialogue where the Mafu's like, oh, hi Tenma-san, and then in parentheses it's like, how can you be this loud in the morning? So I don't think she likes Tsukasa very much. So I'm gonna put in well, it's not platonic. They're not well, I don't know, man. As good of a friendship as it can be with Mafu not being herself. Mafu Nene? No thanks. Okay, this though, this ship is hard carried by that one event. You know the one the one with like the Dark Vespery and Mafu, you know that one. It's hard carried by this because Rui sees straight through Mafu. Like, he's like, I know something is up with you, and I know you're not truly happy. So this is probably the only, like, at least a few of the ships with Mafu that isn't with Nightcord that I kind of like. And also, I like because they're purple. They're both purple, so I get the appeal, and I like it quite a bit, but I don't really ship it. Mafusaki, no thanks. Shizumafu! I love Shizumafu, it's so cute. Shizuku wants to help so bad, but Mafu just is too afraid. Oh, I love him so much. Misu, okay, this one is so much angst in this one. I know Misu Enna has a lot of angst too, but like, this one is like, it's on another level, because like, it's basically like, it's okay to run away. You should just tell them how you truly feel. And then Mitsuki's like, aren't I a hypocrite? And I'm like, ugh! And then with the context of like Misu 5, I'm like, no! Mizuki, my girl! My they, them girl lesbian icon! I'm so sorry for you. But I really like it, I think it's really cute. No thanks. No thanks. I see Ichiga looking up to Miku as like an authority figure, so I don't know. I'm not a big fan on this one, honestly. And no, it's not because what you think it is of the age, because they don't have ages. You can say that they do, but they really don't. They're just software. But I mean, they're both blue. So I guess it fits that they're in the platonic tier. Okay, see, this is gonna make me sound like a hypocrite because I don't really like Miku x Len, but I love Miku x Rin. I really like Miku x Rin. I think it's really cute. Well, I think it's just the lesbians prevail. I think that may be the reason. This, No opinion on this one, really. Oh, this one's really cute. I get the feel. This one's really cute. They both have that very like optimistic energy. I feel like they could match each other pretty well. Like I like to maybe imagine that Minori is like, oh, I want to have as much stamina as she does. I'm gonna ask for help, and then she does, and then they start hanging out, and then they grow closer, and oh, it's like a Kanasaki situation. I'm gonna put it in it's cute. Actually, I've convinced myself. This one, I think it's also cute. I get the appeal because it's like Honami. Okay, fun fact: when I first started playing the game, I confused Honami with Minori all the goddamn time because they had like the same hairstyle, and it was like 5 days after I started playing it. So yeah. But no, I think they could be really cute. They balance each other out pretty well. Minokasa. Again, see a lot of people ship this, but yeah, I mean, I just feel like Minori would like just prefer to be with a woman. I'm gonna be real. I know that's just my personal headcanon, but I feel like Minori is more so interested in women. But I get the appeal of it. Because, I mean, they're both very... Yeah, they're just bubbly characters. This one, it's like, the nice soft girl versus the bad boy. And, well, not really, because Akito is not a bad boy. He's just, he just swears sometimes because he thinks he's cool. So, yeah. Wait, did I put in dislike? I'll put it in neutral, actually. A classic. Minoharu. Well, if I don't put it in, like, at least I like it. I feel like I'm gonna get, like, pitchforks at my door. So, just for my own safety, I'll put it up here. Like, at first, I didn't really like it because I was like, Idol X fan dynamic, ugh. But Minori does, well, she does glaze Haruka quite a lot. Minori sees Haruka as a person. That's the big difference. Even if Minori, like, gushes about Haruka a lot, she still sees her as an equal individual. She doesn't put Haruka above herself. She may have done that originally, but after they got to know each other, she stopped doing that and just admired her for who she is. And I think that's really cute. That's a really good evolution of the fan idol X fan dynamic. Minarui? Yeah. No, not really. I mean, Mizu Airi, kind of cute, but also I've never seen them interact, but I feel like they could be good friends. They could probably discuss fashion with each other. I can imagine Mizuki being like, okay, here are your disguises when you're about to go outside. Wear this. Mizu-an! Mizu-an is actually peak now that I think about it. Like, I mean, they're really good friends. They're like really good friends, and Mizuki really trusts An, and I feel like that could be really cute. Mizu-emu? Mizu-emu. Oh my god. Mizu-emu seems like it would be really cute. Like, they're just both silly little goofy goobers. Emu is mostly just silly. Mizuki is silly, but with, you know, angst. I mean, all these characters have angst. Emu also has angst. Really sad angst, if I'm gonna be real. That event, our happy ending, made me feel very, very many emotions. So, I don't know, I think they could be cute. I feel like they could be cute. Of course. Mizu-ena. How could I not put this in? I like it here. How could I not put it there? I just... Mizu 5 and Ena 5. If there ever was a reason to say a ship is canon, those two events are it. I want to be together with you. Then let's be together, Mizuki. Like, was that a confession of love? Bro, oh my god. Oh, they're just really cute. I'm actually gonna... I'm gonna rearrange. There we go. No thanks. I mean, I know that's basically the same as this, but I don't know, I feel like Airi's energy matches Mizuki's more. No opinion on this one. Oh, Kanamizu. I like Kanamizu. Honestly, I don't really know why I like Kanamizu, but I just do. I like Kanamizu. I feel like their color palettes work really nicely. Tsukasa. Bro, Tsukasa is so funny. I get the appeal. I mean, I can never see, I would never see it being like a serious thing, but like maybe just like a one-off. Like they just like kiss once and they're like, okay, let's never do that again. And Tsukasa's like, agreed. Mizu Nene? Platonic. Misunori? Besides having a really cute ship name, I know nothing about you two. Mizusaki? I like, Misuzaki's cute. I get the appeal of it. Misushiho? I don't get the appeal of, though. I don't understand. Platonic. Oh my god, Mizutoya? I love Mizutoya. I only see them as platonic though, but I think they're really good friends. Honestly, Toya's just a good friend in general, I feel like. Like, you could always count on Toya to be supportive of your, like, things you want to do. Like, I'm pretty sure if Mizuki was like, hey, I'm trans, Toya would be like, that's cool. What's a trans? No, okay, that skit was really funny to me. On Nene? Okay, sure. Haru Nene, no opinion on you. Mino Nene? Mino Nene is kind of cute. I'll put it in neutral. Here we have, Buri Nene. I'm gonna upset a lot of people with this ranking, but I'm kind of just meh on it, honestly. Like, I know they're childhood best friends, and I know that's a really popular trope, and they're really close, but I think they just work so good as friends. I'm trying to rationalize this, but a part of me just wants to say, oh, you don't like it because it's popular. But I can't even say that because I like Tsukasa and that's super popular. So like, I think a part of me just thinks it's boring and that's why I don't really like it. Like, what do you mean Rui was like, alright, bye, leaves for like the entirety of middle school, comes back and is like, hey, could you join this random troop, please? I don't really understand that part of it, but like, they clearly do care about each other, and they clearly want to help each other, but I know, I feel like they work better as friends. Nenetoya? Nenetoya is like the top of Platonic. They play games together, they would have like game nights, it would be really fun. They would host like Smash Bros tournaments. Oh my god, Neneku? I really like this ship. And this is a recent discovery for me too, because like, I saw I saw a thing on Pinterest that was like, and was like, Rui set me up on a blind date with the former idol from Cheerful Days, who's not part of More Jump, and now she's my girlfriend. And I thought that was really funny. So I'm gonna put it in neutral, I think it's cute. I'm gonna put them at the top neutral, actually, because I feel like I'll get crucified if I don't. Ah, and here we have the Kagami twins. You know, the person who made this tier list maker is kind of based, because they said they would include almost all ships that weren't sibling ships, and they still kept these in, which means that this person is based because they don't believe that malarkey. But all that being said, I don't like this ship. They, in Project Sekai specifically, they're portrayed so much like siblings that I don't feel comfortable putting them higher. I mean, Rui does like Murmur Jump. On the card that had Shizuku in it, he was in the comment section, which I thought was funny. No opinion on this one. Oh, this one. The only reason why I would even like put this higher than no opinion is because I saw a really funny Pinterest picture that was just Enna, like, absolutely just being horrified at Rui's, like, appearance. Like, she was like, why does his hair look like that? Did he dress himself? He looks so awful. And I thought that was really funny. So I'll put it in, well, I don't dislike it. But I don't like it, so no opinion. Mizurui, the angst, I think is cute. I like the headcanon that they attempted to date in the past. I imagine them as like exes, but like without the negative connotations that the word ex usually has. They like tried dating like 1 month in middle school, where decided that, yeah, let's go back to being friends, and then they stayed friends for the rest of their life. So yeah, I get the appeal, but I don't ship it romantically. So I should put it in Platonic, but I feel like if you've dated once before, you get a little bit higher than that. Saki on? Saki on these nuts! Oh, sorry. such a fucking loser. I'm putting you at the bottom of no opinion. Fuck you. Okay. Oh god, I think I'm so funny, aren't I? Okay, Emu Saki Emu. I really like Saki Emu, but for some reason I just can't see them as anything else other than friends. I just see them as the bestest besties ever. Like, they do everything together. So I'll put them in neutral. Enasaki? I don't really know this one. Oh my god, Honasaki. Honasaki is like so good. I love Honasaki. Honestly, as little as I know about Leonid, I think this is my favorite ship out of Leonid. But I think that's just because I like Honami and Saki more than I like Ichika. So these ones just become better by default because they're two of my favorite characters in Leonid together. There's nothing wrong with Ichika, by the way. Ichika's a cool character, but like, she's just kind of boring. I don't know, man. This one, matching hairstyles. No opinion on this one either. Nenesaki, there you go. Oh my god, these two, Saki x Minori, I really like this ship. I feel like this is like a better version of this ship. I feel like it's a better version of that one. Because I feel like Minori is like a diet emu. Not I don't mean that negatively, obviously, but like I feel like she is like Emu if Emu took her ADHD meds for once. Okay, would it surprise you if I said I've actually seen like a fanfic with these two? I didn't read it because I wasn't interested and it was really short, but it did exist, so at least one person likes it. But that person is not me. Saki x Haruka, they could be friends. Oh my god, Shiosaki, I'm neutral on it. No strong opinions, but I think it's cute. I mean, Shiho has a soft spot for Saki. I haven't read the Leonine main story. I'm just not interested in seeing them like not be friends. I know the gist of Leonine's main story and I don't really want to read it. Shiho does have a soft spot for Saki and she really does care about Saki's well-being and mental health. And I think that I get the appeal of it now that I thought about it. Oh my god, Toyosaki? It's okay, I guess. I don't know, I just feel like Saki just doesn't really think of Toya that way. I feel like, I mean, we'll get to this a little bit later with Toyakasa, but I don't think they've spent enough time together in their childhood for it to like work out. With Toyakasa, they hung out a lot, but due to, you know, the circumstances, Saki couldn't hang out a lot with Toya because, you know, she was in the hospital. So I don't feel like they've grown as strong of a connection as Toyakasa, but I still feel like they'd be really good friends, so I'll put it in Platonic. Atop of Platonic, actually. I think it's really good. I've never heard of this ship in my life. With this one. Bro, literally like my least favorite Leonid character, ex Mafiu. No. No thanks. And here I have another classic one. Shihona. I mean, I don't really care. I know like the main ships in Leonid is Ichisaki and Honashiho, but I don't know, man. Leonid ships aren't really my thing. Yeah, I like a lot of rare pairs that involve Leonid characters, but not really them themselves. Which is weird because it should be like right up my alley. I mean, they're really good friends, they all care about each other, but I think it just has something to do with me just not really liking the group very much. I don't dislike them, obviously. I think they're still serviceable characters, but their story didn't interest me like Wondershow or N25 did, so yeah, I'll put them in I get the EPL actually. Okay, this ship, Akishiho, I don't like it per se, but like I feel like out of all like the ships with Akito that I don't like, I feel like this one is the one I like the least. Because I feel like they could match each other, they could be like snarky with each other, but I feel like they could be really good friends. Minoshiho, I mean, they're friends. They're best friends, so I'll put it in neutral. No thanks. I don't know. Something about those two makes me, I don't know, man. I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I mean, they look really cute next to each other. I feel like they could be a very like nice looking aesthetic ship. Like, you know how Anna's like stars in her hair? Like, imagine like a ocean goddess x space goddess AU. That could be like a really aesthetic ship. But as it is, I don't really have an opinion on it. Neither do I do with this one. But this one, oh baby, I don't know. I just think it's so cute because like the height difference. Okay. If there's something you should know about me, I'm a sucker for height differences. I think height differences are so cute, especially when it's like perfect height difference. And what I mean by perfect height difference is like, for instance, to do certain things, like to kiss somebody on the forehead. Like if they're at that height difference, I think it's cute. Or if you could like kiss them on their head, on the top of their head. But like, besides the height difference, I just think they could be really cute with each other because they're both kind of airheady. I mean, I know that's kind of like dumbing down their character, but at a surface level glance, they are kind of just like little airhead, cutesy people. I don't know. I think they would just be really fun together. I feel like just Shizuku would just really enjoy Emu's company. I feel like Emu would love being. I don't know. Why do I like this shit? Besides height difference. I don't know, I think I just like mature looking girl x childlike looking girl, but they're around the same age. I think that's what it is. This one has piqued my interest a little bit. I mean, they both have like a similar-ish personality. And I feel like it would be a case of Honami, like, I don't know, being like a caretaker at the Mormor house, like just on the side maybe. Yeah, no, I'll put it in, no, I don't really know. This ship is kind of cute too. This is another aesthetic ship, I feel like. So, yeah. Oh, Tsukasa, I really like Tsukasa. I think it's really cute. I mean, it's not my go-to ship, but if I see somebody ship it, I'm like, yeah, you have good taste. and Shizuku is one of the few characters in game that has made Tsukasa blush. Tsukasa doesn't blush very often. I think it's cute making them blush because it just honestly, I think these are the pioneer lesbians. I'm gonna be real, as much as I like Anhane, I feel like they are like the pioneers. Like, I feel like Anhane is like very... Anhane is good. I mean, it does have spice. Like, late game, it does have some spice, like with that whole Whip the Wimp Girl event. I don't know, I feel like these two they support each other so well. So, I mean, like, I don't like it as much as Anhane, but I still think it's like on the same level. Damn, this is difficult. I'm gonna put it at the top of it's cute. This one, I like it too, but I don't really have any strong opinion on it, so I'm gonna put it in, well, it is really cute. Actually, I'm gonna put it there. I really like, Shizuguri. I just like the contrast between somebody who's really smart, really good at technology, with somebody who is so bad at technology you can mistake them for like your great-great-grandma because she doesn't know how anything works. So I feel like it would be like, alright Shizuku, now you press this button. Oh, you mean this button? No, this button. Oh, okay. Presses the wrong button anyway. That's okay, sweetie. And I feel like their energies like match each other, like they're both pretty calm people. I don't know, I just like it. Not to mention that they're really aesthetic too, so I think it's cute. I think it's cute. I like this ship too. I think it's cute too. Actually, I'm putting too many and it's cute. I'll put in that. Shisuzaki? I don't really see it. I don't dislike it, but I'll put it in, Platonic. Shizutoya? I thought I liked Shizutoya, but now that I think about it, I don't really care that much about Shizutoya. I think the thing that drew me into them initially was just because I really like their aesthetic with each other. But, I mean, it could probably work. I get the appeal of it. Mafutoya, no. Minotoya, no. Ankasa, honestly, I haven't really thought about Ankasa, but now that I am, honestly, they could probably match each other very well. They could probably have pretty good synergy. I don't know, I'll put it in neutral, I suppose. And Akasa! I don't know, man. I kind of like Akasa. I also kind of just like to imagine that Enna like thinks Tsukasa is so goddamn annoying, but she'll go to bed and she'll be like, why can't I stop thinking about his lips? So I put it in neutral. It could be really funny. Honakasa, not my thing. I don't like Honakasa. Have you ever seen Honami like tell somebody to shut up? She almost did that with Tsukasa. Honami! This is another like fan X like ship. I think it's more platonic. Kanakasa. Okay, I don't really like Kanakasa, but I see the appeal of it. Like, I understand why people like it because they're polar opposites, sun and moon. But Kanasaki's just a better version of it in my opinion. That may be my bias, but I just think really feel like Kanade just prefers women more than men. Hydrate, drink water. Nenekasa, I freaking love Nenekasa. And Nenekasa is like one of those ships that like has really skyrocketed for me. Like, it used to be my least favorite like Wonderland's like Showtime ship, but now it's one of my favorites. Their dynamic is so, it's so juicy. It's so good. Like, they both like have a rivalry with each other, but they both still really like each other. Like, they're really good friends. They motivate each other to improve. Like, Tsukasa makes a breakthrough and then it's like, well, I can't let him beat me. So they like encourage each other to like be better people and be better like actors. And this is a really healthy cycle, I feel like. But they aren't afraid to like bicker and like tease each other. They tease each other a lot, but like I feel like it's never like to the point where it's like hurtful. I feel like they're just, you know what? I'll just put it at the top of I'd like it for now. All Kasas. Actually, I take it back. Tsukasa is probably the most shippable character in the game. A lot of people like a lot of ships with Tsukasa, and I'm no different. Toyakasa, in the old video, I was brainwashed into the agenda that they were siblings. I knew they weren't siblings, but my brain was like, but all the opinions I've seen of them have that same opinion, so I can't ship it or else people will hate me. But now I've surrounded myself with people who aren't stupid, and I get the appeal of it. I like it. Like, but a point still stands that I made in my old one is that I think Toya just like, because people are like, oh, Toya admires Tsukasa so much. And don't get me wrong, he does. He really likes Tsukasa and really looks up to him. But Toya's the type of guy that just looks up to a lot of people and sees the best in like everybody. But I feel like with Tsukasa it's different. Tsukasa literally changed Toya's life. If it weren't for Tsukasa, Toya would probably not have met Akito, didn't form Bad Dogs, wouldn't have joined Vivid Bad Squad or formed Vivid Bad Squad. I don't even think that the group of Vivid Bad Squad would even exist if it wasn't for Tsukasa encouraging Toya to do what he wants. So I'm gonna put it in its cute, actually. I convinced myself. Akikasa is very popular, but you know, the more that I think about it, the more I don't understand it. Like, Akito clearly finds Tsukasa annoying and tries to get away from him as fast as possible when he knows he's going to appear. Like, he audibly like yeah when he sees Tsukasa. But I think that's the reason why they ship it. Like, the only way I can see this working is if Akito is like a tsundere and he likes Tsukasa, but he doesn't want Tsukasa to know that he likes him because it embarrasses him that he likes this idiot. So I'm gonna put it in neutral because that's my honest opinion on it. And you already know where this one is going. You already know where this one is going. There you go. Ruikasa has a special place in my heart. Like, after maybe a few weeks after I started playing, I was just like, these two kind of goated. Honestly, these two are really good. And that was before I was in the Project Sekai fandom. This was before I knew like common opinions. I didn't know Ryukasa was like a popular ship. I didn't even know if people liked Tsukasa when I started shipping them. I thought I was original for liking Tsukasa, which I'm not. But even back then, I was like, yep, these two are fruity. That was before I read the story. After I read the story, it just solidified in my brain. Like, you know how Tsukasa goes up to the rooftop and he's like, the only people who come here are weirdos or couples. And you know who shows up? Rui. I know they were focusing on the weirdo part because Rui is kind of a weirdo. But if that's the case, why didn't you just say weirdos gather up here? This works for Akitoya too because they're on the rooftop quite often, but I couldn't help but just like look at that and be like, okay. I mean, it's probably a cultural thing, but that kind of made me raise an eyebrow when I first read the story. Words can't describe how much I love Ryukasa. I don't like people who are cringe about them, you know. I'm talking about Twitter. All the bad stuff I've heard about Ryukasa, I can only assume that it happens on Twitter because I literally never see any of the stuff that happen. It's only on Twitter where these kinds of Ryukasa fans exist. The ones that are like doxing people, cussing people out and shit. It's only on Twitter. Because like all the Ryukasa fans I've seen have at worst been unhinged, and at best really kind people. But enough of that. Why do I like the ship anyway? Well, first of all, the height difference. It's not a big height difference, but there's a big but here. The height difference is perfect because they're at forehead kissing height. Exactly. Like, Rui's lips are perfectly aligned with Tsukasa's forehead. So I tend to write that in my fics so often because it's just there. It's just there for me to pick and grab and just throw in there for a little bit of cutesiness. And also it's like in Nikasa too. They help each other improve themselves. Oh wait! Actually no, I have better reasons why I like Ryukasa. I couldn't have made these comparisons before because these events didn't exist when I recorded this last time. But you know how in Enna 5, where Enna goes up to the rooftop and has that conversation with Rui about Mizuki? And Rui's like, I know how it feels to want to just disassociate from everybody. And I know how annoying it can be when someone tries to break you out of it. But if it weren't for him, I would probably still be lonely or something like that. And that line, my jaw fucking was on the floor. I tell you, when I read that line, it was on the fucking floor. I was like, so you basically just confessed that Tsukasa is the main reason why you were able to make your dream come true? Are you telling me Tenma Tsukasa, if it weren't for Tenma Tsukasa, you wouldn't be living your best life? Kind of fruity, man. But I love Ryukasa so much. I love it. If we think about other stuff, it's just their dynamic is really funny. Like, they tease each other constantly, but it's so playfully like mischievous that it just puts the dumbest smile on my face. And like the fact that Tsukasa is always like the guinea pig for Rui's inventions, and yet Tsukasa like barely like hesitates. Like, he may be like, I don't want to do this, but Rui will say please one time and he'll be like, fuck it, I'm in. So I feel like Tsukasa is just very easily like smitten by Rui and vice versa, and I think that's just really cute. And just they're both stupid theater kids that just wants to like have fun and goof off, and it's just, oh my god, they're so cute. I love them so much. Is that all? That's all of them. Holy shit, that is all of them. So this is my final ranking of them. Definitely changed a lot since last time I did this. I like this ranking a lot more. I think it's a lot better than my previous one. But yeah, if you have a genuine reason why you think that like any of like these ships that I said no opinion on or dislike are top tier, I will gladly read it because I'm actually very intrigued. But yeah, this is my tier list. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed my silly ramblings. I'm going to rest my voice now. Goodbye.